Hey guys, it's Niles. Welcome to my channel or welcome back if we're friends. The full moon is rising on July 5th. I wanted to share a simple ritual with you guys to honor the energies that it's bringing in, and I've already been feeling it. So if you want to channel some of this energy and bring about some positive change in your life, this is something that we all can use. Considering that this year is one big flaming trash heap, keep watching. So this full moon is a buck moon, which is named after the season in which male deer start having their antlers grow in, and I think that's very symbolic because this Capricorn full moon is going to bring in some wake-up calls for a definitive change. So if you've been feeling some shakiness in your work or home life or your relationships with others or even within yourself, then good news, this full moon will bring in some stability. If you put in the work and set the intentions that I'm going to talk about later in this video, everything will balance out smoothly. Nothing lasts forever and the only constant is change, and I think that's sort of like the overall tone that this full moon is going to set for us. So the ritual that I do is really simple. You don't need to buy expensive candles or crystals, but if you want to be extra, go ahead. Because the full moon is a time for release, I write down anything that I want to let go of, any thought patterns or beliefs that I feel have been holding me back. So to do this, I just make a list of everything that's been weighing me down and I rewrite them in a tone of release. For example, I feel like I've been spending too much time on social media, so I would write, I release the attachment that I have to my phone and social media, and I release any feelings of guilt and envy. I was getting better before quarantine, but it was just really traumatic and it felt like it was the only way that I could communicate with people, so I spent a lot of time on there. And because I'm mostly alone here in Chicago, I relied on it really heavily, but now it's gotten to the point where it just brings me a lot of anxiety, and I could be spending my time doing more productive things. Like summer is here, fitness passing by, so I don't want to waste time scrolling through social media. This is also a good time to rid of toxic people in your life or just reevaluate some relationships that you have, and even like if you feel like you have some toxicity within you, to take a step back and look at the things that come up, the thoughts that you have and the actions that you've made that cause conflict in your relationship. So once you have your list all written out, you're going to set an intention at the end. Something that I like to do is thank them because they were something that was helping me cope. So I would say, I thank these patterns and beliefs for helping me cope. I release them as they no longer serve me, to allow for growth and change. So it is something like that, just something to acknowledge that you're making the shift to another mindset. And when you're done with the list, you're going to safely burn it. I like to do this outside under the moon at night, but you can do it at any time of the day while the moon is full. You can also write your list ahead of time and just burn it when the moon is full. So to keep this energy of change flowing through this Capricorn full moon, I'm adorning my workspace with flowers. If you have an altar, you can do that as well, but not only is a pop of color going to brighten your day, but it's also going to remind you of the intentions that you set, and it will motivate you to be more mindful about your thoughts and actions. It's also helpful to remind you of the habits that you have to put into place or change to see the change that you want in your life. The full moon is going to give you the energy and the drive to make a difference, to put your foot down, be productive, to look towards what's next, what's the next step, and to take care of yourself. You have to align with that energy through your actions. This is also a good time to revisit some goals that you have and to see if the methods that you have in place are beneficial to you at this point. For example, if you made a goal to work out more, but you find yourself dreading working out every single day, maybe switch your routine to biking or finding a new workout routine that has some more fun workouts to do. You can connect with a friend and keep each other accountable while also strengthening your connection that way. Ultimately, this is a time to stop looking outward for validation and to seek it from within. So like my best friend told me that her goal for this year was to be her own cheerleader, and that's something that's really helped me, and I think that that's something that we all can benefit from. It's incredible how mean we can be to ourselves all the time, so it's helped me become more patient and kind with myself. And it's important not to underestimate your needs because you deserve to be taken care of, and you can give yourself that patience and compassion. So these are my affirmations. I release my attachment to my phone and social media. I release all feelings of doubt in my creative ability. I release any blockages from connecting with source. I release any feeling of inadequacy. I release any thought forms of feeling I'm not worthy of love. I release any blockages to giving love. I release any blockages in connecting with other people. I release any and all thought forms that are in the way of being consistent and productive. I release any subconscious fears in my regard to success as a writer and a YouTuber. I release any resentment and grudges I hold against myself and others. And then I close it with And then I quote, "I thank these old thoughts, beliefs, and habits that allowed me to cope. With love, I release and transmute them as they no longer serve me, to make room for positive growth and change." So it is. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys are all excited for this new energy like I am. I love when the moon is full because I feel so recharged and excited. And I haven't really been feeling so connected with my spirituality. And working with the moon is something that really helps me bring in more manifestations and just have a more positive outlook on life. So I'm going to keep it up, and if you guys are interested in any spirituality videos like this, then leave a thumbs up so I can see if there's interest for it. I'm probably going to make some more just because it's a really big part of my life, but if you guys have a demand for it, then I will deliver. So thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to hang out again next week. I would love to see you again. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye.